So a common question that I get is a little bit of a reverse engineering question that is posed to me in the way of, how much money can I get for X payment, right? For us, an entry-level home in our market is somewhere about $400,000. So something that I like to do is just compare different loan products for different borrowers. And just to help clear that question up, in our current market, a $400,000 home, if you put in for an FHA loan, you're going to end up with a $25.64 payment per month. If you get a $400,000 conventional loan with a very similar down payment of 3%, you end up with a $2,540 payment per month. So it gets you right in that $2,500 per month window, which is pretty comparable to rents right now, which is a positive again. Sometimes though, the difference between the two can be getting your offer accepted or not as a buyer, because I'd like to ask you a question, Ken. If you're representing a seller and you receive an offer from an FHA versus conventional buyer, what is the seller most likely to accept?
For the most part in our market, it is thought that a FHA applicant or borrower is not as qualified as a conventional.
Right.
And as I've learned from Elena, that's not necessarily true,
Right.
Correct?
Right. Sometimes you can end up with an FHA buyer who actually has more assets, has better income. However, they could have had a credit challenge in the past,
Right.
and it just ends up with their lender trying to get them the most favorable house payment. So I base these off of someone with a 700 credit score.
Okay, great.
If we have someone who's got a 660 credit score, a 680 credit score, typically FHA is going to pencil out for them by about $50 cheaper per month, which makes a big difference to somebody's monthly household budget.
Right. So and with that being said, one thing that you want to do as a realtor and have your realtor, if you're a listing agent, is to look into and call the mortgage broker and ask about the particular buyer.
Right.
Find out more information, because just because it's conventional may not necessarily mean that they're a better buyer than an FHA.
Right. So if you're looking for a house payment of around $2,500 per month, you can achieve that with the $400,000 purchase.